What's up, it's Aaron Cortez here. Have you ever wondered why things like your laptop and cell phone run off of light, modern lithium batteries, but your bike still runs on a big, heavy, old-school lead-acid battery like this one? In the world of motorcycles, big and heavy are two things we strive to avoid. So today we're going to be replacing the old, worn-out lead-acid battery in this bike with a light and powerful lithium-ion battery. And we'll tell you all about why you should do it too, so stay tuned. So I went to take my bike out for a ride the other day. It's definitely time for a new battery. Now when it comes time to choosing a new battery, I have two options. I can go the traditional route and replace it with an old school lead acid battery like this one. They are big and heavy, but they're pretty cheap and they do get the job done. My other option is a lithium ion battery like this one from Shirai, which is definitely the more high tech and high performance option. The Shirai is the one I'm going to go with, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of this one. There are 5 distinct advantages to going with this type of battery. First, they're ultra light. On average, lithium batteries weigh 1/5 of their lead acid counterparts. Second, they hold their charge much better than lead acid batteries. Lithium self-discharge at a rate of about 10% a year, rather than lead acid batteries which lose about 1% of their charge a day. Third, they're more energy dense and have higher cranking amps for more powerful starts. Fourth, they recharge much faster than lead acid batteries. And finally, you tend to get great warranties with lithium batteries. This Shirai has a 3-year warranty, for example, and they really stand behind their products. Now, lithium batteries are great, but they're not the perfect batteries for everyone. There are a few drawbacks to these batteries that you should know about before you buy one. First, they're on the expensive side. They cost about 3 times what a comparable lead acid battery would cost. Second, parasitic draw is harder on them. If you have electronic accessories like an alarm or GPS system hooked up and usually leave the bike sitting, it may die faster than a lead acid battery would. Third, they don't really like cold weather. If you ride in temps below freezing, you may find that they have a hard time starting. Lithium batteries actually have to be warmed up in the cold, which can be done by simply running your headlights for a few minutes or cranking your engine several times, and then they work great. But if you want to deal with any of that, just go ahead and stick with a good lead acid battery instead. In my case, I ride a performance bike where weight savings of 5 or 6 pounds will be a great value compared to other weight saving mods. I sometimes go for several weeks without riding, so I want a battery that won't lose its charge without a tender hooked up. I also live in a warm climate, so the cold starting issues won't be a problem where I live. For my application, a lithium battery is just what the doctor ordered. There aren't really any special instructions when installing a lithium battery. You should always check your owner's manual first, but it's usually just a matter of popping the old one out and dropping the new one in its place. When you install the new battery, just make sure the terminals are on the same side as they were on the battery you're replacing. Install the positive cable first, then the negative one. Even though it's usually a simple procedure, here's where you may run into a snag. Because lithium batteries are so much more energy dense, they are often a lot smaller too, which may leave a lot of extra room in the battery compartment. To solve that problem, you can use the foam included in the box to pad the size of the battery until you get a snug fit. Lithium batteries can also be mounted in any direction, so you can install it in whatever orientation works best for you. Now let's talk about maintaining your lithium battery. Like I mentioned before, lithium batteries take a very long time to self-discharge, so you don't need to keep a trickle charger hooked up to them like you would with a lead acid battery. But if they do need to be charged, you have 3 options. First, you could use a simple charger with no automatic shutoff. As long as these are hooked up, they'll just charge, and they could easily cook your battery. You can use these on a lithium battery, but we don't recommend it. Your next option is a smart charger like the Battery Tender Jr. These are safe to use because they won't overcharge, but keep in mind, they are calibrated for lead acid batteries. That means they will shut off around 12.8 volts rather than the 13 or 14 volts a lithium battery needs to be fully charged. In other words, they'll undercharge rather than overcharge your battery. By far your best option is to use a charging system specifically made for your lithium battery, such as this one from Shirai. This will not only charge it perfectly every time, but it will maintain its charge, balance the cells, and diagnose it as well. We definitely recommend that you invest the money in a charger specific to your lithium battery. You're already spending $150 to $200 on a top-of-the-line battery, so it doesn't make sense to cut corners now and risk damaging it just to try to save 40 or 50 bucks. To hook this up, we'll use the supplied cord to put the charging port in a convenient location, like under the passenger seat, so it will always be easy to access. This charger also comes with a convenient hook so you can hang it off a peg or something while you're charging your battery. So now all there is left to do is fire this bad boy up and take it out for a ride. What do you think of that, Ivan? Well, we hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call at the number below, or shoot us an email at help@bikebandit.com for more information. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.